Hello, my name is Joyce Joe, and I currently serve Antioch Mission Church, and today I will be presenting about Singapore. Singapore is an island that is located off the coast of Malaysia, and it is considered as one of the Southeast Asian countries. Singapore has a population of about 6 million people. The national language is Malay, and Singapore has a parliamentary republic government. The GDP is 372 billion US dollars, and the driving industries are the manufacturing and finance industries. Singapore was originally just a fishing village, but was later colonized by the British Empire. Due to this, Singapore was largely influenced by British ideals such as materialism, imperialism, and living for God, gold, and glory. Later, Singapore joins Malaysia in a merger of countries, but is forced to become an independent state because of racial tension and riots that formed against Malaysia. Even though Singapore was founded upon this division and conflict, it still became one of the richest countries in the world because of their drive and obsession with wealth, success, and elitism. The wealth of Singapore can be seen through their grand architecture and technological advancements. These famous landmarks and advancements attract a lot of tourists, but they also attract a lot of wealthy investors and CEOs who want to expand their power and wealth. Singapore appears to be very wealthy and powerful. However, this is largely superficial and fake. Many of the Singaporeans are tightly controlled by the laws and regulation of the government, so they face many domestic problems. Foreign workers are exploited and abused by their employers who are fixated on gaining more wealth and power. Poverty is prevalent among the elderly and the young, and the gap between the rich and poor continues to increase. Young students also face immense academic pressures that are worse than in Korea. Due to this, they rely on drugs in order to relieve their stress and to find some sort of pleasure. In order to mask these problems from the public and internationally, the government enforced the Protection from Online Falsehoods and Manipulation Act, which allows the government to declare online content as false and order a correction notice. If they don't comply with the notice, then the person can be put into prison and charged a fine. Because of this history and current state of Singapore, many people are centered on themselves. They believe that if they put in all their efforts and set their minds to it, they can achieve anything. That is why Singaporeans don't believe or see the need of a God. They also are centered on money and success and believe that money can solve all of their problems and that money defines a person's status and worth. Singaporeans are also largely influenced by multi-religious mindset, especially among the youth. Even if they identify themselves as part of a religion, many of them believe that all religions are true. This is reinforced by society through several ways. Students are required to learn about each major religion, and evangelism is discouraged because it is seen as enforcing one's belief on someone else. With this religious tolerance facade, Satan blocks people from being able to accept the one true gospel. The gospel movement has been taking place in Singapore. The church mainly consists of young adult business people and college students, but they are the main pillars of their church and take care of most aspects of their worship while holding on to their mission of being the watchman for their church and while supporting their pastor's missions. They also hold career days to help college students and as a camp to reach out to their friends. This is an effective way for them to reach out to other Singaporeans and evangelize, since evangelizing in public is discouraged. Singapore also holds a homecoming day once a year where they invite all of their missionaries who are in Bangladesh, Indonesia, and Malaysia. The prayer topics of Singapore is to be the power station of Southeast Asia so that Singapore can be the regional hub to gather and train workers from all over Southeast Asia. And for the workers in Indonesia and Bangladesh who have been affected by the coronavirus pandemic and for the mission trips to these regions to resume. And number 3, for a gospel education system to be developed for the young parents and newborn babies at their church so that they can be raised to save Singapore. Let us now have a time to pray for Singapore.